guys, so we're going to start off this romantic smoky eye tutorial with the Maybelline Tattoo Primer in the shade Barely Branded, and we're applying this to the eyelid just so that our eyeshadow doesn't slip around and it helps the shadow last all night. So I always like to start off with my crease shade, and I'm using the NYX Contour Palette in order to get a nice gradient effect to the smoky eye, but I also like using matte shadows to have a very natural looking crease, and this palette that we're using from Wet n Wild does not have any matte shadows, so that's why I'm using this contour palette. You can go ahead and use a bronzer in replace of this contour shade if you would like, or if you have any nice matte brown shadows, you can always use those as well. Next, I like to go in and clean up my brow bone area, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal eyeshadow in Petite Pearl, and I just, like I said, apply that to my brow bone. Now we are going in with the Wet n Wild Studio eyeshadow palette, and I'm grabbing this very light purpley gray for the main shadow on my eyelid. And I just use some Fix Plus spray to make it even more shiny and sparkly on the eyelid. Next, we're going to go ahead and apply this nice kind of sugary plum, I want to call it purple, to the crease, and we're just applying that kind of deeper in the crease, and I go in and I add some and I blend it and then I add some more. To smoke up this eye look even more, we're going to kind of mix the two purples together like so, and I just apply it on the very outer corner of my eye. I want to leave the eyelid nice and open, and I just only apply it to the outer corner. Lastly, to deepen up the smoky eye look even more, I'm going to take this gray metallic shade and again only apply it on the even outer corner of my eyelid. So it's just a very small amount on the outer corner, and it just makes the eye super smoky. And then I go back in with that main eyelid shade and just kind of touch it up. For winged liner, I use the NYC liquid liner, and I do that off camera. And then I go in for mascara, I use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. To really make the eye pop, I use this same brow bone shade I used earlier from L'Oreal in Petite Pearl, and I use that as my inner corner highlight. On the bottom of my eye, I go in with just a basic black liner. You guys can use any brand that you prefer. And then I go and smoke out my lash line with the deeper purple that I used earlier as well. Now it's time to finish off the rest of the face, and I'm using the Nivea Post Shave Balm. This one is for sensitive skin. I highly recommend this one specifically, and I keep rubbing it in my face until it gets tacky. To fill in any pores that I have, which I do have kind of on my cheek area, I go in with my NYX Pore Filler. This is such a great drugstore find, and I really enjoy this primer. The foundation I'm using today is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation in the shade W12. I do like this foundation. It is a light to medium coverage, so after I finish this off, I go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder, and I use the shade Porcelain. The concealer I'm using today is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer, and I use this today just because I'm kind of testing it out, and I don't love it, if I'm quite honest. But if you want a drugstore concealer that I love, the Maybelline Fit Me concealers are the best. I swear by those, and I wish I would have used that for this look. To set my concealer and bronze up my face, we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Contour Palette. This is awesome, it's highly pigmented, and it's affordable. This blush I'm using today from NYX in the shade Pinched is such a great dupe for the NARS Orgasm blush that is very popular, and yeah, that's what we're using today. And then to highlight, we go in with ColourPop Cosmetics highlight in the shade Lunch Money. This highlight is awesome, you guys, and it is only $5 or $6 off of their website, so go get it. To finish this look off, we are going to go in and do our lips. I'm using the MAC In Anticipation lip liner, and then I go in with the new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in the shade, what is this? Blushing Ambition. Also, you will notice that the lip gloss I used from L'Oreal came out way pinker than expected. It kind of shocked me. So to neutralize the lip, I go in with a Maybelline lip gloss in the shade Nude Illusion, and it just gives a really nice finish to the whole look. Alright guys, that completes this romantic drugstore smoky eye tutorial. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!